you in that living room
Because it's cold.
again? You got like your A10 sign you got in the window at your house. You see it right there in the window.
Yeah.
That's cute.
I gotta get this. I gotta start sharing this. Having a rough day at the church.
You having a what?
So I'm having a rough day at the church.
A rough day at the church.
And is.
What church?
I don't know. The Church of Flint. Let me get this out to the people. I'm sorry, family, that I'm having, new things and it's giving me hell right now. Bear with me, fam. RJ Cat, what it do? Let me get this to a couple people. Y'all know it's Georgia Boy top of the morning to you. You know it's ML King Day, so Sertha Henderson, good morning to you. Let me get this mic over here to me. Good morning to you. Let me get some sharing going on.
Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all pop in.
Okay, so you should hit that like button. Let me get it to this brother.
Slam on that like button. Slam on it.
You said slam it.
Slam it. Slam it, damn it.
Let me get it to this brother here. Let me send it over here. Let me get it here.
Good morning, everyone.
Harletta, good morning to
Good
you.
morning.
Miss Beverly Biggs, good morning.
Good morning.
Let me get it to all the people, especially the ones that dislike me. Let me make sure I send it to them. If I could send it to the devil, I would.
You got their phone number? You want me to send it to you?
I said if I could, I would.
No, I'm saying you can if you want to.
No. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. But hold on. Bear with me, family. I'm almost getting there. I'm going to get it to just bear with me. Just bear with me.
You're not saying good morning to anybody.
I did. Flint Caskets, good morning.
You start from the top.
Marcy A. Tarver, because I was already saying it. You late. Marcy A. Tarver, good morning. Let me see. Okay. Oh, it's your nephew's birthday. Tell your nephew happy
birthday from the A10 family to who nephew?
Miss Marcy A. Tarver. I see we got Denise in the building. Okay. Keisha Denise in the building. Wanda Smith in the building. We got Eleanor Wicker in the building. Let me get this together. I just got a couple more people I got to send it to. A couple more people.
Okay. I was wondering why.
You was wondering why what?
Why that big white thing was in the way.
Oh, okay. I see Trevor Berry Hill and tapped in with us. What's up, Travis? Michelle Smith, a.k.a. Ann, good morning. You know, we put that right there for I won't cause no issues.
So you want what?
I said I want to cause no issues.
You know, them back streets is like an ice rink.
Today?
Yes.
Man, let me tell you something. I ain't going good morning to you. And thank you for supporting from Philly. Luana Terry, good morning to you, beautiful. Let me tell you something. I was going, you want to read the weather or you want me to do it since Flint don't have a weather chart that you can go to your phone?
Sure. And shouts out to A10 News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world. We call him Spacey Sprockets around here, but today we're just going to call him Meteorologist Mick.
And is.
That's a big one, ain't it?
And that's a fact on it. You heard me?
So our weather report is brought to you today by A10 News Media Group. And the weather outside right now is a high. Hold on. I'm doing what they about to start doing in Flint. It's 3 degrees outside right now. It feels like -2. We're gonna have a high today of 9 and a low today of 1. So it's cold. That's it. Back to you.
Grand Rising, good brother Craig Walker in the building.
It's cold.
Kenna, good morning. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's colder than a scorned woman and the brother done got his heart broke. That's how cold it is right now. I'm telling you, it's cold out here. Like, Anthony Previs, good morning.
Is it colder than that, Mickey?
Yeah, it's
Damn.
cold. Terry Nixon,
Woo-wee.
good morning. Lil Mama, good morning. The beautiful Sherry Allen, good morning. What's up, brother Clack? Meat Freak is in the building. That's Meat Freaks Barbecue. The good
From
brother
Palaca.
from Palaca, Florida, in the building.
Palaka.
And is Mr. OG Wixter and is.
Where are you seeing these comments at?
Nah, I'm saying it pop up on you want me the Wixter. He says it's colder than a mother. I'm trying to tell you. You see the
Like,
Wixter.
why
what
my
he
stuff
said.
ain't popping up like
He
that?
said it's colder than a mother, but I'm telling you, it's cold. I'm telling you, it's colder than the scorned woman and the brother that got his heart broke. That's how
Now, that's
cold.
cold.
It is.
That's cold, ain't it, little
Cold.
mama? Little mama, that's cold, ain't it? That's just cold. That's just cold. Ooh-wee.
Facts. That's how cold it is, RJ Cat. And to the young brothers out here, I'm just telling you, if you stand with her, let her talk crazy to you today. As the good book will say, let your flight not be in winter. This to my fellas. Because, right now, a lot of people, sometimes the brothers be in situations where they got to stay with the female. And, this is the wrong time to be talking junk.
Oh, because it's cold outside.
Right. So whatever.
Cold outside.
Whatever
It's cold.
abuse you got to take, you take it.
Cold outside today. That's what he's trying to say.
But
Don't
but-
get put out because it's a little chilly.
This would be a lesson learned to you, fellas.
Don't nobody want to learn no lesson today. It's too cold. It's too cold
Facts.
outside. Learn the lesson in the summertime.
And it is. Yes, I'm saying. I mean, well, don't worry about it, Flint. We will be bringing you the weather report
Yes.
every morning.
Every
Miss
morning.
Karaja Smith, good morning to you.
At the
Miss
top of every
Spring,
hour.
Every hour. Yeah.
No, we not getting up doing no school report or nothing. If
Hey,
your kids
listen.
ain't got school and you waiting for us to come on, they gonna be late.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
give
telling
you
you.
the heads up for tomorrow. Get outside and get that car started 20 minutes or 30 minutes before whatever you got to do. Start that thing up.
Remote starters are your best friend right now.
Good morning, Rose Morrow in the building. Yeah, but if you don't, go out there, start that thing up. Hopefully you got a push button and you can go start it up and you can hop back in the crib. But let that thing run for a minute, in my humble opinion. And if you don't, may God be with you. Because it's cold. Listen, I was up this morning. I ain't going to put what side of town I was on, but I was leaving from physical. Good morning, Carmen Lewis. I was leaving from physical therapy, right, on my way here. I was like, you know what? I guess that's what they say when you got to get your fix. I couldn't believe I saw a dude strolling with a 40. I'm like, I know he can't be holding that.
What? It's
How
gonna be
cold
ice
is-
cold when
cold?
he get back
Yeah,
home. No,
I
that's gonna be
said-
some good beer.
I said, unbelievable. This where you stay. If you ain't got to be out, stay in the house. I was just sitting up here like, maybe I shouldn't. We ain't had to do it today. Especially it's ML King Day. Sweet Cupcake on a break. Good morning.
Did y'all hear him say that?
I said
Then
for
I
the
didn't-
weather.
didn't-
But then something told me you got to get out here and grind. When you're independent, you got to work. When you got to get out here and grind. When you work for yourself, man, you got to grind. But all I'm going to say is I'm not going to say too much or nothing. There's a lot of things been going around Mick Head I ain't been finding. I'm just not hearing. I'm finding out. Do we need to go in executive session?
For what?
Because I ain't been getting my 35%. We'll talk afterwards.
Shit, you might as well get it in.
I've been paying
Nick said-
attention to a lot
Nick
of
said he
things.
want his 35%.
A lot of things been going down. I would just leave it at But hey, that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying.
I'm not going there with
I
him this
just need to
morning.
hear. Miss Carolyn Hendricks, good morning. Is this what we doing? And is. I got some more colorful words for the people. I'm just saying, I'm just saying we're gonna get to it. It's ML King Day. I didn't know. Facts, RJ. I didn't know we was going I didn't know we was gonna blow it for his birthday, but here we
Blew
are.
it.
Here we
Blew
are.
it.
And y'all think Black History Month ain't finna be a wowzer.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
I'm gonna single-handedly blow that one.
Facts. That's what I'm talking about, RJ Cat. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, baby. I'm like, do your thing, do your best.
Everything I do it for 18.
I ain't seen no 35%. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's been shook over here.
Direct cash payments to myself, but it's not authorized for you to receive 35.
Oh no. When A10 brought it, he said, I told y'all ruined ML King. Well, wait till we get to Black History Month. 28 days of it. No wonder it's gonna be a short month.
That's all we need. The Lord knew.
Yeah, he knew.
When he said we're gonna give them the shortest month.
And did.
That's all they need. It's 28 days. No barbecues, no nothing.
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Eartha Logan, good morning, beautiful. The Miss Beautiful Eartha Logan. We got Deborah O'Neill in the building. Good morning to you. Good morning. And you see what Miss Spring said. Pay your bills.
Pay your bills. I'm trying
and drink
to get
water.
Paid.
The lovely Miss Spring and tapped in. And drink water.
I got cranberry juice.
And I got that from Big Face Gary, used to be with The Rock. I'm telling you, I've been watching nothing but, man, let me tell you something, Taz. I listen, they was giving that man hell, ML King, during his short time that he was here with us. Uh-oh, hot dang it. Miss Marcia A. Tarver, as soon as it hit the screen.
Wait a minute, Marcia. We supposed to be helping you.
Facts.
Man.
Because you have been a blessing to me, especially in these trying times. No, you have been a blessing to us.
Right.
And we got nothing but love for the Cali family.
Thank you so much, man. We still praying.
Yes,
still
thank
hoping
you.
Things is going all
for
right.
the 1999. You see when blessings come to you.
Yep.
Listen. Hey,
it's going to be all right.
It's going to be all right. Y'all don't worry about nothing. It is what it is. I'm going to talk more crazier, though. They going to get me out my bag. I'm trying to stay above ground.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm trying to get
everything. You're going to be shut down.
Yeah, they're trying to get me out my bag.
There go another one.
As soon as it hit the Deborah O'Neill, pure character looking at himself in the mirror saying, thanks for being you.
Thanks
with
for
hearts
being
popping out of his eyes. Oh, my God. The $20. Then that's the family from that D.
That's sweet.
Y'all know what we do. We get up and gonna make it work. Gonna make it work, family.
We appreciate y'all on this MLK Day.
And sure do. See, MLK didn't tell people to not work. You're supposed to keep grinding. You don't get caught up, they pacifying. Let me tell y'all, is anybody gonna watch the inauguration today?
It's on now. Already.
I'm gonna say this though: if America don't be burnt up tomorrow, I don't want to hear nothing about this election. I'm telling you, I done took enough beat down.
You said if it don't be burned up.
Yeah, they acting like once he get in there, America finna get burnt down. Then I'm seeing things. Lanita Murray, good morning to you. Asaya Quill, a.k.a. that's Mama Quill, and Kobe Fatty, a.k.a. Elizabeth P. Finney, the beautiful Elizabeth P. Finney is in the building. You hear me, but I'm telling you, it's cold. Y'all, it's cold in here. I would have been took I don't know how she over there. Y'all see how it is. I call myself hopping out the car. Dude, I hopped out the car. Like how my hat is right now, I got it halfway on my head. I hopped right back in the car and pulled down my ears, put it on my ears and started the car back up when I was finna come in here.
Are you serious?
Oh, hell yeah.
You had to turn around?
I didn't get out. When I opened the door up and stuck my face out and I had the hat, I hopped right back in. I said, oh, no, we ain't finna do it like that. Well, I get it. I understand, family, that ain't nobody gonna watch it. I'm not watching it, but I was just asking, is anybody gonna watch it now?
No.
I get it. Ain't nobody gonna watch it. I get it.
So,
I see lovely one in the building. Good morning to you too. Good morning.
So
I see
again,
the good brother Tony Terry.
y'all get those likes up, man. Y'all
Good
steady
morning.
popping on here, 10, 15 at a time. We need y'all as soon as y'all get in here, just to hit the like button. Just get in
It ain't
there.
gonna cost you nothing. Even the ones that don't like us,
Just to get in a
Bing.
habit.
Just hit it. Tony Terry coming in from the Miami-Dade 305. That's Miami-Dade County for the people who don't know. And he said 63 degrees down here. LOL. No, it's like I told you. It's colder than a scorned woman and a brother that got his heart broke up here. You know how them two people can get at you. No, I'm just saying, if a woman scoring, she gonna get at you, and if a brother got his heart broke, they be just as bad as a scoring woman.
But ain't nothing more dangerous than a woman that ain't got shit to lose.
Oh my goodness. Talk your crap then. Okay, I see Tasha Lynn and tapped in. It's roll. It's cold. I see Casey's in the building. It's cold out here. The Miss Michelle Young and tapped in. It is what it is. But I mean,
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Michael B, what it do?
Oh, Tony. He said he want to watch it just because he's a historian and wants to witness real time history. So again,
Eddie Gray, good morning, my good brother.
Good morning. Hit
from
that
the
like
704.
button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
It
Hit
ain't
the
nothing
like
to do
button.
but hit that
Hit
like
it,
button.
hit it, hit it, hit it.
I see Lewis is in the building. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
So, yeah. Again, for everyone who wasn't on here earlier, we're gonna go ahead and get started.
What you getting started with? Trump, or you getting started with? Yeah, I do want to say this.
I'm
Angela
getting
Ree.
started with the weather.
Okay, go ahead. Cause I got some for
The
Angela
people-
Rye.
Some of the people wasn't on here when we started this morning. So thank you for tuning in. Today's message forecast is brought to you by 810 News Media Group.
And this.
It's a little chilly, 4 degrees outside right now. It feels like 0. We have a high today of 9 and a low today of whatever it is right now. So
Heartbreaking.
dress warm.
And
Dress in layers. Check on a senior. Check on somebody that may not have heat. I mean, stuff happens. So just stay warm today. If you don't have to get out the house, don't. Stay inside. It's MLK Day.
And it is.
So just chill. But to sum it up, it's cold.
That it is.
So that is the, Angela Rose, she go with Jalen Rose? Okay, so just to sum it up, it's cold outside. So you have your little weather report from 810 News Media Group at the top of the hour.
I got a bump. Miss D, good morning to you. CJ London, good morning.
Miss Beverly used to give the weather report. Beverly Mike side with
She
Maurice
did.
Davis.
She did. That's why we got to get them back on there. Listen, 810 is finna be. All right, let me quit saying something because I got some stuff in the mix already.
Okay.
I got it. Well, you just carry on this week for
Just
the
carry
weather.
on. Okay.
It's for this week with the weather.
Just carry on this week for the weather.
And I got us a weather person.
Okay, got you.
That's all I can tell you.
You got us a weather person.
And
So
you will be getting the weather at 5:30 in the morning.
From who?
Not from you.
Sure won't be.
It would be Cameron Hardy. Good morning to you. No, I do got a bone to pick with Angela Rye. She tried to go at the minister. Farrakhan.
Who?
Angela Rye.
She tried to go at who?
Minister Farrakhan. She was on Charlemagne the God, one of his podcasts, not the Breakfast Club, but the one he do outside.
He let her.
Now he was trying to fight back, but he's in corporate America, so he only can do so much.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Peer character bowing down, saying thank you.
There go another
Kenneth,
little colorful.
thank you for the
little
10, my
colorful
brother.
thing.
Thank you,
sir. Thank you. We appreciate
What a blessing.
you.
What a blessing. In Taz, Montana 313, that's the family. That's T from the
Dizzy.
D, if you don't know. Jazzy Melanie, good morning to you. Good morning. Jeff Johnson, what it do, good brother from the ATL. And he says, Shorty in the building, Shorty. That's what he's saying, let you know. Oh, we always going to be bumping because this a bump. Like, this the bump. I know everybody want to see the bump.
Yes, especially.
I know they ain't finna act like y'all ain't got love for the bump no more.
Everybody watch the bump. They don't like to click on there because you know what I'm saying, but they be watching in the background.
I know.
And that's fine. And we love it. We thank you for each and every view. It still counts whether you're watching in the background or not. So we just thank you for everything.
And that's why I won't block y'all.
So listen, Again, back to what I was saying. It's
Talk to 'em.
MLK Day.
Yes, it
and
is,
I
and
know
we
I'm
have
gonna,
destroyed it. But go ahead.
I know I'm going to hear the excuse that it's too cold to put
I
salt
see
down on
Nikki
the
in the building.
streets.
Good morning.
But don't they got something else they could put on these streets? The side streets are like ice skating rinks here in
They
Flint.
they don't care. They like everybody
They
else.
done bought street sweepers, new trucks, new cars, new parks, new trees, but they can't get no new salt that melt in low temperature.
Facts is like they don't care about the side streets.
Well, you gotta get out to get to the main
What they
street.
saying is gonna warm up and,
No,
and
it's
it'll
going
go
to
by itself.
9.
Tomorrow it's gonna be like 7 degrees in the morning.
7.
Yeah, -7. My bad. -7.
So what is you talking about? It's gonna warm up. You still
I'm
sitting
saying
over there
no.
with your coat and hat on.
Because it's cold. Because
In
I
your
can feel that
house.
little breeze coming from that window. I got bad
I got the
insulation
heat
here.
on.
Yeah, I can't feel it over here.
Trevor said main roads get priority, side streets are last. But Trevor, the main roads are already clear. It's just like, come on to the side streets. Come on, I know y'all listen. Well, they not listening to City Hall today because y'all closed, but y'all said some other services was gonna be open for 24 hours, so street maintenance should be one of them. We need y'all on them side streets. I'm telling you, I was trying to get to like each person's at the end of somebody's driveway because like when they was shoveling, like on our street, they'll shovel out into the street,
Right.
and so that little part of the street at the driveway, at the end of the driveway, was clear. So I would try to get there to get some traction to speed up to get on the rest of the ice to slide down the street. It's just horrible out there. It's horrible. They should have street maintenance working today because it's another MLK work day and they got the
Yeah.
garbage being collected. I'm just saying.
They do. That you ain't lying, but
And
why was it such a big thing about MLK Day that they shouldn't be
why was it such a big
big that
thing?
about the garbage cans? I mean,
Why
not the garbage
was it
cans.
such a big
Can I get my
thing?
thought out? Why was it such a big thing that they made it about the garbage not having MLK Day our priority? Why did they make that such a big thing? When I'm just being honest with y'all.
Right. I know.
These are the things you supposed to negotiate before you do a
and
contract.
I do agree.
You can't go back because you get caught up in your
I do agree.
and your emotions and stuff. Oh, it's ML King Day. That just show you like this is business.
I do agree. That should have been in the contract at the negotiation process because no company is going to go back and, say, oh, we're just going to give our employees this day off and pay them money while nothing is being done. And then we're going to have to end up paying overtime. A business is just going to, it's what it is. It's like they in business to save money, not lose money.
But it's crazy that you gonna try after we done negotiated. You think you like if we done a deal, all deals are final.
Right.
I'm not talking about no deals we did a contract. Last year's like them old contracts. That's an old deal. We in 2025. That's what we doing. Good brother Marcus Fielder, good morning. Anna Celia, good morning. Highletter said, the beautiful Highletter said it's union versus
non-union.
non-union.
Facts. But
Yeah.
I want to read this, what Miss Claire McClendon said, because, we talked about that on Reboot. And she said, garbage collection is still going after Martin Luther King died while standing with sanitation workers in Memphis. This is one of the many casualties of outsourcing what once was the city service. If garbage collection service was still in-house, garbage workers would be celebrating Martin Luther King Day and be off like any other city employees. Remember when Quincy Murphy tried to change this after several residents asked why ML King holiday was not honored by Priority Waste? He stormed out the meeting after council refused to look into it.
That's good morning, Mr. Thomas. But that just
So
show you.
Miss Claire McClendon gave us a little history lesson.
Yeah, but that was BS though, because when you
What
did
she
your
said?
contract, no,
Oh, you talking about the
yeah,
okay.
but that's not a hill I'm finna go fight on, because you could have been, you should have been had that. S.O. Dill, good morning to you.
Tony said where he at, the residential streets is cleaner than a lady after you get waxed. Damn, they must be just.
Oh, you know they're gonna keep it together. You know they're gonna keep it together in a good area. You know what I'm saying? You can't have a good area looking right. I mean, not looking right in the bad area. You know what I'm saying? They gotta have downtown gonna look nice, because that's what they want. That's business. If you go to a lot of downtowns, that's where the traction is at.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
So they said that
Nancy Adams, good morning
the
to
only
you.
things that's open today is the red drop box in front of City Hall. They'll be open for water payments
See,
and property taxes and other correspondence. The police department, fire department, the water service center, and the wastewater treatment plant will continue 24-hour operation. Priority waste, trash, and recycling collection will not be impacted by the holiday.
facts. And you see what Miss Eartha Logan said, Dr. King fought hard for sanitation workers. It should have been negotiated in the first place.
Agree.
But that's when you know when you send in bad faith people to go do deals.
Ooh, just call me Kim Kardashian. Because I can't take Tony. Tony said,
Like now, come on, focus.
I'm focused.
Focus. Focus now,
focused.
Tony. Focus. Got this. Miss Michelle Mayer said garbage collection is run on
It's
the
a hot
low.
subject, though,
by the
Tony.
oh, okay, and you know what? That's very interesting there, right there,
Okay.
Michelle. Yes, we got that. We read that out loud. Because garbage is big business.
Right. And I agree. Again, that's on the company, not the contractor.
Facts.
So it's on the company. Like, you got a lot of places that are actually open today. Even, like, because I thought it was
Yeah.
a federal holiday.
Man,
I really thought it was a federal
how many
federal
times
holiday.
y'all gonna keep falling for the banana in the tailpipe?
Everything is, it's a lot of places that's open today. This is one of
You
the most
forgot-
realest holidays, but it's the most uncelebrated holidays.
Facts, RJ Cat. Now let's everybody get back on the plane. Let's get back on the plane. Now let's focus. Let's focus. Up under my voice, just listen. We're gonna stick to the politics of what's going on.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. We back focused now.
Okay, we back focused.
Yes, we are.
So yeah, I don't think too much has changed. I mean, we gonna go back to Martin Luther King's final speech. You know, everybody want to focus on I had a dream, but what happened to I've been to the mountaintop?
No, let's.
They don't wanna talk about that.
No, when they go talk when how he was banned from a lot of churches. Now they don't tell you how the last 90 days of his living was. See, all these people that we remember, they was next to the man.
Right.
They when he went to talking about, they don't never talk about when he say, I fear I brought my people into a burning house.
Right.
See, they don't never want to talk about that aspect of it. See, they always want to talk about that one when he say, "Can we all get along?" How that work out for Rodney King?
It didn't work out. It ain't working out too well for anybody right now.
Facts.
But they, like you said, they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to have that hard conversation where he was like, segregation. That was a hard time for everybody. But when he said, what have I done?
Yeah.
It's like,
I think I integrated my people into a burning house.
right, because we was more. I would think I don't know. I wasn't living back then, but from hearing what he said and how he tried to relay his message, it was like we was more successful back then on our own. Like he's saying, like, I never should have brought them into the fire. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think that he said a lot of things that he said. He called for nonviolent protests, boycotts, economic actions, and unity. He challenged the United States. He even discussed the possibility of early death. He expressed happiness and said he wasn't afraid of any man. And he said he was not concerned about living a long life, but still wanted to do God's will.
That's what usually happens, though. If you go look at it, when you really telling the truth, you don't really have. That's why I'm tripping that the same people that had something to do with his death, regardless how you want to look at it, because some people forgot like how they praised J. Edgar Hoover. Go look how J. Edgar Hoover with the letter he sent to Martin Luther King, what he said to him. That don't seem like but we got to when people get mad, like if we say something, why the black community have such a
Disdain for you.
a conflict. No, I mean with the police. I'm just saying with city government. You know what I'm saying? Like certain things, you can see how the police might police in Grand Blanc is different. How they gonna police, but only thing is the same in these different areas. In these different areas, that how they gonna deal with our kids. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like you getting pulled over. In these other areas, do you see? You know what I'm saying? I'm not being funny or nothing. It's just how they interact with us, and then how they interact with their own. That's the big thing.
And do take note that I've been to the mountaintop was made in support of the striking sanitation workers in Mason at Mason Temple in Memphis, Tennessee on April 3rd, 1968. So I know we all want to focus on, and our history books want to keep us on I Had a Dream, but go check out I've Been to the Mountaintop. Check it out. It'll make you really realize what MLK Day is all about. Hey, Mama Quill, how you doing? I'm tangled up in all these wires over here.
To be honest with you, brother Kenneth, let me see. Let me put this up here for people to know what I'm finna read. It's from Brother Kenneth. He said, heard about the 200 new executive orders that are going to be signed tomorrow. Suggest everybody give them a read and try to stay away from the fans. You know what?
Messed up.
What you mean you messed up?
It's a wire got tangled up in here.
Oh, my goodness.
Lord, Wiregate.
It's some more gates coming up, but I ain't want to put it on there today. I got two of them going to work simultaneously.
Jailgate.
And Cash App. No, just
Lawgate.
I was gonna say nothing.
Well.
Nothing. Boy, I tell you.
So, what about those Lions? Let's just
I don't
go
want to talk about it. But I will say this. I've been telling people I was on the page with cause my cousin. I was at physical therapy. I bet you Bilal don't believe me now. Didn't I tell y'all Goff was a bum?
What?
That quarterback been a bum.
That man hurt himself.
That man was a bum. He was a bum from the day.
I thought you said you didn't want to talk about it.
No, because you know I don't like to talk about things like that. I'm not in a good spirit right now. I've been feeling bad since the Lions lost. So I'm just telling you, you're going to take me to some place I don't need to go. And people might catch on. I mean, I can slip off and this won't be as, I'm telling you. I damn near.
Okay, well, you hold it in. Just let me get out what I want to say. In defense
Goff is a bum.
In defense of Goff, who I learned recently was the quarterback of the Detroit
bum.
Lions. When he threw that ball the first time to the wrong person, and they went and got a touchdown, and you seen where they knocked him down right there by the field goal? Well, not field goal line, whatever you call that, the touchdown line. What's that called?
He got put on his back. That's football.
That man ain't never been hit before like that. He had a concussion. And they should have kept him in the tent and left that black man out there running up and down.
Teddy Bridgewater, you thought he was going to come in who just came from coaching high school football.
Man that was out there that replaced
Bridgewater, he just came. He was coaching high school.
Back around the field
he was coaching high school football.
But he did good for the few minutes that he was in. They got a touchdown. I mean, that part of the game I did watch.
I will be going there today, Tony.
Is this what we doing? Look, fair weather fan.
No, hold up. Is this what we doing? I ain't never been a fair weather fan, but actually, I never been a fair weather. Let me tell you why. Because I've been hollering this. I've been saying start the boy Hendon Hooker. See, people forget about him that Detroit got in the second round from Tennessee. All it was that he blew his knee out, but it was a non-contact injury. If he didn't get injured, Detroit got a steal. I've been reading the tea leaves. They're acting like Ben Johnson finna take him and go to the Raiders. Detroit do that, they ought to sell the franchise.
Huh?
They ought to sell it. Goff is a bum. I don't know why people keep the Rams.
You wasn't hollering that this time last week. You liked him.
I said he was a bum. When they drafted Hendon Hooker, I was like, that's the future of Detroit. When they gave Goff that $200 million, man,
$200 million.
Unbelievable. Then this is what you really got to think. For them to get rid of Goff, Detroit gonna have to give up their first round pick. Like they only got 5 picks in this draft. Cause all that BS that they did, man, that boy's a bum.
Tony Deal said Hooker is ready.
I keep telling, but they didn't. They brought, you know who they brought in? Teddy Bridgewater. Then when they was letting Hooker get in, they was just letting him hand the ball off. This boy's 6'4", at least 225, 230, with a stronger arm, You know what I'm saying? You just paid, to me, this is like the Scott Mitchell. He's a Scott Mitchell.
Jeff said, just remember, Big Mick, he is a free agent.
Nah, Hendon Hooker ain't no free agent. He signed a rookie contract. We got him for a couple more years.
Well, who you talking about, Jeff, is a free agent? Because I know nothing about
Nah,
this sport.
golf is, he paid for 5 years,
Hey,
200.
Sister Deborah Luna, y'all make sure y'all hit
Deborah
that
Luna
like
in the
button when y'all
building. What
come in
it
here.
do?
Good morning, Elder Gaddis. Golf is a free agent.
No, he's not. He signed his contract for 5
Jeff
years.
said he is.
I'm telling you, he signed that contract 5 years, 200 million.
Hey, Jeff, I'm taking your side. I don't know nothing about this. I'm trying to just have an
I'm
argument.
trying to. I know you ain't got to, because I can already go there about what they did.
Sure.
And then they defensive coordinator a bum, who I kept telling y'all, man, he's a bum. Aaron Glenn should have been gone. This fool blitzed all day, couldn't get no pressure in. And let me don't even start with them.
Just get it out, Mick. You got to get it out. Just get it out.
Let me just tell you, because let me tell you about this bum. I've been hot. Aaron Glenn is a bum. They went when they drafted when they went and drafted the linebacker Campbell from Iowa. How are you gonna play this dude in the 4-2-5? This was Detroit playing. This show you Aaron Glenn is retarded. I remember when he was a defensive back coach for the Saints. Saints fans, if y'all on here, you remember how that went when your DB let Minnesota came back. The DB missed the ball and it went right to the wide receiver. So that was y'all defensive back coach. And I've been telling people that what's the coach's name? A bum. He wasn't nothing, but he got put in a position. They let him learn on the job. He damn near lost the team last year until they won 12 games. People forgot that.
Oh, my God. Now my cousin, too. Harletta said, y'all know the pale man wanted to be the hero, and he lost us the game. Let's be real. Golf is a weak, non-running quarterback. They should have left him in the locker room and let Bridgewater do his thing. Oh, man.
Man, they should have been coaching up Hendon Hooker. They should listen. They had Golf up for contract for this year. They didn't have to sign him up, but that's that new collective bargaining agreement. Because Amazon them viewing the games now, so minimum, far as if he'd have got franchise, they got to give him $40 million. Because that's what the salary. That's why you saw all them people getting them big contracts. But he's a bum. You don't draft Hendon Hooker. What it was, you got him as a steal because he blew his knee out in a non-contact game. A non-contact, which means he didn't get hit when he blew his knee. He was finna run. He was going to the left, but the knee said we going right.
Oh, mine.
Yeah, and he blew it out. He snapped it. It wasn't that he got hit in his knee and it got messed up. He was his from a non-football injury, meaning he didn't get hit when he did it. The dude, y'all resting him. If he didn't get injured, Hendon Hooker was going to be in the top. He was going to be a top 5 quarterback taken. If the Rams, a lot of times people don't be understanding. If the Rams got rid of Goff, they got rid of him for. Look at Matt Stafford.
Look at Snow. Snow said Goff was point shaving. He threw them interceptions on purpose. Oh Lord,
he went to Tennessee. Hendon Hooker went to Tennessee.
I thought it was 5. Auntie Sherry said it was only 4. I thought he threw the ball away 5 times.
He did it. He did that like a couple games prior to that, the last games of it. But he been a bum. People forgot when he won the Super Bowl. Listen, if y'all don't understand this, listen. I've been watching that game for a minute. Usually, when only person I seen come back and redeem himself from losing Super Bowls was John Elway. Usually, when them teams go there with them, John Elway.
Who he play for?
Denver Broncos.
Oh.
When them teams lose them, Robbie Battle, good morning. When them teams losing them Super Bowls, man, they don't really come back. They don't. Go look at the teams who done lost when them teams lose them Super Bowls, man, it's hard to get back up there. Only one I seen lose it and come back. Like I say,
them brothers. Remember them brothers that was
Eli. Eli ain't losing no Super Bowl.
But didn't he go back to back?
No, it was a few years between Elway. That's what I'm saying. I remember Elway. That's like when you don't when they get in those Super Bowls. Look at Atlanta. They get rid of
Stafford. They got Stafford gone.
And got a Super Bowl.
Really? Where you go
with the Rams? And they was I thought Stafford was on his way to get a second one the way they was going to Philly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Detroit needed a defense. But back to what I was saying, Aaron Glenn. This fool went and drafted players that don't play that position. That's just like when he went and got, and my cousin can vouch for this. People at physical therapy can vouch for this because I was hollering this. When they got Aiden Hutchinson from Michigan, He was not playing with his hands in the ground. He was standing up playing rush in, D in. Them dumbasses, excuse my French.
He
That's why I
mad.
didn't want to talk about it.
I'm
Them
sorry.
dummies had that boy. They was finna make him out to be a bust until they learned how to let him stand up and rush what he become. Then it was headed to be an all-star. Same thing with Jack Campbell they got from Iowa. How you gonna go get somebody and play him and he come from a 4-3 defense and you gonna put him in a 4-2-5? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm just I never seen this much bad coaching in my life.
Well, sorry, but
never
hopefully
seen
they'll
it.
come back next year, right? I still got a whole Lions t-shirt that I only wore once. So they coming back next year and everything's gonna be fine and they're gonna go all the way. Right? Mickey?
The Fords, who they better do something, but they got to get that defense. They need a defensive coordinator, just like how the
What
Jets.
is a defensive coordinator?
The person who called the defensive plays,
Like the coach on the
Yeah,
defensive
yeah,
side.
yeah, yes,
Ain't that
yeah.
black man?
he ought to be fired. Whoever want him, take him. We'll give him away for nothing. Just take him, get
Who
him
they
out
gonna
of there.
have? Who they gonna get then?
Erica Gaddis, good morning.
Then they gonna have to
find
get
some-
used to somebody.
Yeah, they should have went and got the Jets head coach. They let the 49ers, he back talks finna be their defensive coordinator. Listen, a lot of them players that they grabbed, it was not Aaron Glenn. Now, don't get me wrong. I
Oh, that was big for Arletta. She's a big Lions fan. She said, I don't think Detroit will be in the running next year. Oh,
if they
Lord.
don't get that defense, they don't get a defensive coordinator.
Oh, now you know what, Detroit, Deshaun Fordham, you sound like my mama. Detroit ain't ready. People was talking about the Super Bowl. Let that rookie come to town and spank that
And
ass.
spanked it.
Oh, I didn't know that man was a rookie over there running around.
Seemed
there.
like them boys.
Like
I'm gonna
that.
tell you what happened. Them boys came right in from DC, came up there in the D. Well, I ain't gonna say the D. This gonna be for Michigan. Came in and whooped us and took the women. That's how I feel like they did. Them DC boys came in and whooped us and took the women.
I like that what
Unbelievable.
Tony said. They should hire Courtney Hawkins as the offensive coordinator. I knew what the OC meant.
I'm just offensive coordinator.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
OC
yeah,
is
yeah.
offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
I got that right.
That's what I'm just saying. But you should have got Robert Shalem, the defensive coordinator from the Jets. Man, Detroit the defense ain't had no
it was
identity.
on one person that I knew, and now you just flipped it.
No, I'm just saying they needed they need to go get a defensive coordinator, man. Let Glenn go. Bye.
Well, I'm sorry that y'all lost. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry for
Sorry
all
for
of the
what?
people that were
They ought to get rid of that coach too. He wasn't nothing but a bridge coach.
okay.
That's what he was. He was a bridge coach.
All right, okay. So what you think about the 3 lots that got shut down for making people?
I don't
want to
talk about it. And facts, Marcus. Facts. They got a bum that they let learn on the job. A bum.
Oh, I got my notes today, of hot subjects that we were supposed to talk about. And I'm sorry, I should have saved the Lions for last. But for those of you who don't know that are watching across the nation, 3 lots were charging $1,000 to park in Detroit. The game hadn't even got here yet, so I don't know if they was charging like the last game $1,000 or just charging $1,000 period to park because it was a lot of people in town. Not really sure, but the city of Detroit shut them down and said it would be no more price gouging.
They ought to bring Eric Bieniemy in, but they always do that though. Just like you
I'm
know.
just saying, I thought about renting a van and going down there and driving people there because it's cold down there.
Hey,
driving
listen,
them up
I
to
was,
the door.
but you know what?
a couple bucks.
The city made money for that day. It'd have made more if we'd had an NFC championship. That's all I know. But they got to get it together. Now, if they don't get a competent offensive coordinator, if Detroit would have had a defensive coordinator that could have got them in the top 10, they'd have got through the next round. But do you understand when I say that young brother got to sit back? I thought I was watching Doug Williams again when I was a kid.
Doug Williams.
Yeah, he was the first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl.
Oh, I thought he was talking about Doug Williams from the Williams Brothers Quartet group. I was just saying, I didn't know he played football. Okay, I have no idea. I'm done talking about the Lions. That was it.
Yeah, because it was going to bring me in
that
and
was it.
take
Okay,
me to
let's-
another
let's-
space.
okay,
But you
okay.
brought, I said I didn't want to talk about
Okay.
it.
Well, you were just as upset as most were about my next subject, TikTok. So
Oh, I didn't care about that.
Me either. I ain't give a damn. Hell, I still don't know how to use TikTok. I was glad
And
they
don't.
shut that damn thing down.
Yeah, and don't. So I don't care.
They shut it down for a whole 12 hours.
12 hours.
Like I was seeing my daughter that don't even never post nothing. She was like, oh my God, don't talk to me for the rest of 2025. Trump come save us. I'm like, what the hell? You know, like what? Like them kids was tripping and adults. I ain't gonna lie, some adults was tripping too. About TikTok just going down and they didn't even have to go down.
Listen.
And then to come to find out, Trump just want a piece of the pie.
That's what it's always about. It's about the money.
Money.
Miss-
He just
Miss-
wanted
I
some
mean,
money.
morning, Miss
Hey,
Gladys.
Miss Gladys, and we missed you. I hope that you are healing up well and doing fine from your little sabbatical that you were on. And you're back and ready for action, baby. So Jeff wants to know what's up with the 3 ambassadors. It's coming. It's coming when we get to local subjects. You know, we a podcast. We talk about everything, you know.
And everybody.
And everybody. So that's what we do. That's what we do.
It's back on and popping.
So
I'm just playing it cool because I got some things on the floor.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a lot of ignorant stuff coming out in February. That's all I can tell you. It's gonna be the bump gonna be bumping, gonna be ignorant. But y'all wanted this. I didn't want this. Y'all wanted it. Y'all wasn't entertained, but I'm entertained, y'all.
Back to TikTok.
Let's go.
So TikTok got shut down for a minute, and they put up this ban, and they said they took it out of the Play Store, but Trump said that he wasn't going to. Somebody asked him at a press conference, like, "What do you think about TikTok? You know, shutting down TikTok, disbanding TikTok?" And so he said, "Well, seeing that he won by a 34-point margin with the youth, you know, he was going to consider, you know, letting TikTok back on, which." TikTok came right back up yesterday.
But a lot of people made, because I was seeing the post too, all the millionaires TikTok made. That's what I was like. But it's no different than any industry when they phase people out. That's just life. That's how I was looking at it. Like if they did stop TikTok, that's just people got to find. And I understand them people who made their money off TikTok. They was gonna find another way how to get it. You know what I'm saying? This generation is very, they very resourceful on how to get their money.
Absolutely.
But let's get deep into it. Did it make sense for what Trump? I mean, because why would Biden wait till when he was on his way out to want to shut it off?
Because him didn't care about it. Like Biden probably didn't even know what TikTok was.
So what was the big issue about it? I mean, did it make sense that it should be American-owned company or not? That's what
Well, I mean, Trump's not totally asking for it to be American-owned. He just said he just want a little piece of pie. He just want a little piece of the pie. He just want just a little bit. He said he would like to have the United States to have a 50% ownership position in a joint venture. By doing this, we save TikTok, keep it in good hands, and it allows it to stay up. Without U.S. approval, there is no TikTok. With our approval, it's worth hundreds of billions of dollars, maybe trillions. Therefore, my initial thought is a joint venture between the current owners and or new owners, whereby as the U.S. government gets 50% ownership.
There's always been but don't that sound, that's just politics. He want his cut.
He want his cut.
That's from local to national.
Like your Chinese government, and all you're coming in and trying to get seekers through TikTok. So it's like, it's okay now. We can get in there and monitor. Y'all can have a little bit of the secrets, but as long as we get 50% of it, you know what I'm saying, we're good. So we get a little bit of your secrets, you get a little bit of ours.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, it's about money. It's too much money for them to shut it down.
Mm-hmm. Again, and that's something else that's just politics.
Facts.
It's politics, and it just shows the way that the world is going. Like, people are really depending on this social media. Like, social media is really a big thing. It's really a big thing. Yeah. Computers, which moves me into my next subject, was AI generated. So a couple weeks ago, I have to go out to Kroger's in Flushing. So I got hungry and I went across the street to Taco Bell out there, right? And so when I'm up there,
you'll eat anything.
I love Taco Bell. Okay,
It's not even real meat.
It is real meat at Taco Bell. It's real tacos and everything.
And
Listen, that's the only thing we're gonna have once Trump do his major deportation act. Okay, you too will be loving Taco Bell real soon. So anyway, I went to Taco Bell and I put in my order, but I'm talking to a AI generated. So I'm waiting for them to come on and say, "Can I tell hello? Can you repeat that Like, because we hear it play at McDonald's and we start talking and then they say, wait a minute, just a minute, I ain't ready. Or can you repeat that? What did you say? Can you talk a little louder in the mic? I mean, this is what you hear when you go to these restaurants. So surprisingly, and I went back again for a second time. I've ordered my stuff down to the sauce that I wanted on my tacos, and I'll be damned if AI got it all right the first time. No questions, no hold on, take that off, go back. I didn't say that. AI got it all right. So when I pull now, it gets my mind to thinking. So I'm driving, I pull up to the window, and so I see like 4 or 5 people just standing there, around the drive-through window. And I'm saying, that little machine back there that they got taking out orders now, how's that working out for y'all? Man, you should have heard them people up in Taco Bell complaining. They said that like it's causing their jobs now. And I said to myself, well, hell, all they got to do is figure out how to have a robot make some tacos and slide them down the little express line, and they ain't going to need no people. Like, they going to have a fully automated Taco Bell coming to you soon. Like, I've never seen anything like that. Mama Quill said, I'm eating mystery meat. Lord have mercy.
I told you. And some other. She just knocked down anything. I don't,
She said mystery meat.
And that's what it is.
Mama said she was saving you to see us stay at church, Mickey. What happened to you?
I got, you know what? Let me get to that.
She said, good morning, A10 News Media family. I saved you to see us stay at church. What
Who
happened to you?
said that? Who said that?
My mom.
Your mama did.
My mom.
You know what? I gotta handle this other stuff before I come up there and whoop on everybody up there, Miss Carol Marshall. Let me handle one beef at a time. Cause right now, how things is coming on, I'm catching a little static. It ain't nothing, but don't I don't like to switch stuff around, but I'm gonna handle that. Let me handle this, and I'm gonna get with that. I gotta take them on. There's like right now, 810 is going through its DP stage, where people think they're gonna DP us.
DPO us?
DP us. DPs. That's like when you're in a gang, when you mess up and you break a couple laws, then you got to come back and get that DP. Then you got to get that fade. You might be fighting 4 or 5 of the homies and stuff.
Oh.
Kind of like we fighting 4 or 5 rejects. Yeah. People butt hurt. So let me handle that.
Okay.
Let me handle that.
And then you coming back to the church.
And I got the church.
Okay, I got you. Oh,
no,
damn,
I gotta take it one at a time.
Well, I had tagged Angie Mack the Maxter. I don't even know what time it is and what side of the world she's on right now. But they had this Burger King in Bali that was serving like kangaroo meat and gravy and.
Do you know? Well, that's what it do.
Nancy said if the order is right, she's all for it. Well, I'm telling you, it's coming. And once they do it, McDonald's is going to try. Lord have mercy. McDonald's, Burger King. We're going to have AI everywhere.
They already in the style right there. Impossible meat.
Well,
You know what's all in that? The stuff they putting in that? Unbelievable.
It's impossible for you to digest. But that just shows you, like, looking at the future, like these children nowadays, like you said, oh, you needed a degree, you need to be ready. No, you need to be able to control a computer. You need to be able to build a computer, work on robots, because they're going to have robots out doing everything. Just like a friend of mine reminded me yesterday. He said, we wasn't paying attention when we was walking a couple years ago in Home Depot. And y'all remember seeing the big gray machine with the little yellow light moving around and wasn't nobody driving it? Like, that's what's going to be happening. If the software goes bad, you can remote into the software from your house and blah, 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 and fix it. You're going to need people that actually know how to go in hands-on and fix these robots if it's a hardware or something like that issue. So that's what they need to start training the kids for the future. Like, this is your future. I look for everything to be computerized. General Motors started us off with that. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a hardcore prediction. But I don't think General Motors is going to be around for another 25 years. It's going to be around, you know what I'm saying, because they're going to have the production. We're going to still be driving cars or flying them or whatever the case may be. I'm talking about the people. This amount of people that they have, they're not going to need them.
Remember the Jetsons?
The Jets is
What can you do
facts.
now? Remember they had their phone. What can you FaceTime somebody?
Absolutely. And we was
Okay.
looking at them like, oh my God.
Remember the
Oh
watches.
my, right.
Yeah, watches. Get all that. That's what I'm just saying.
Remember they said we will be walking around with a chip in our hand, and nobody's putting a chip in my hand. Walking around with a chip in our hand.
Yeah, because people don't really they don't really be understanding when they say, "Oh, the mark of the beast." People really actually want to see you got 666 going across your head. It's easy to fool people when they be saying the mark. What's the mind state? But you can't tell nobody that. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got people thinking snakes talked 2,000 years ago and they got retarded in 20 and now and they can't talk no more. It just show you the mind state of these people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
Well,
but if you go to these other countries, do you know they do not lose our meat?
you said what?
When you go to other countries, like far as when they say they got real hamburgers, they use and they don't use America. They don't let America send their meat over there.
I didn't know that.
Yes, that's why you see some
That's
of them
why
countries.
they eat kangaroo meat.
Yeah, that's why you see some of them countries be shutting down. Like a lot of these American companies, they letting them come bring that stuff over there like that.
I didn't
Like
know
all
that.
the different stuff like the different things, the B&A sodas and stuff, like the pops, like all the, like even I say, some of our cereals are illegal.
RJ Cat said he didn't know snakes used to talk.
Go read the Bible.
Facts.
That's right in Genesis, brother.
What?
Talked.
All of that.
Mm-hmm.
They still do.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead. What was you saying?
Something that they like. I'm just saying.
So
Like our cereal, man. Don't you know they will not let the cereals they got over here, like that, all the different stuff they put in it, that number 9 dye red and like oh my goodness.
well, it's time for us to play a little game now, Mick. I'm gonna say a quote and I want you to tell me how you feel about it. You ready?
Come on with it.
I want to see which one of you jigaboo Negroes is going to be the first one to perform for Trump, and I'm going to talk about y'all.
Snoop Dogg, dog.
Oh, Snoop. Oh, Snoop.
Listen, man.
Snoop.
Listen, man.
Snoop.
What's up, Just Oil Body Hair
Solutions?
Solutions?
Now come on. Now this. I want to hear your point, but this. Let me put the rest of that onto this, and then I'm going to let you take the mic.
I'm sure I am.
Mick.
Yep.
Snoop, Nelly, Rick Ross, and I forgot the other one.
I think Snoop hit some
Nelly,
of that chronic.
Rick Ross. I mean, but come
he hit
on,
that
man.
chronic and forgot what it was.
It's a business.
Can we? And that's what I was gonna say. That's what
it's a business.
Me and my people was talking about that at physical therapy this morning when I was up there this morning at 7 at the gym, and they was like, "Did you know how much money he got paid just to do the Olympics?"
It's a business.
Yeah, he a business person.
So he gonna turn it down and let somebody else get it. It's a business. That's not saying he about to go
that,
lay his life down for Trump. He want him to perform. He gonna perform. It is what it is. It's a business. Go ahead.
What if
Soldier
Trump,
Boy? Thank you.
What if I'm gonna tell you like this, and people gonna be mad at me right now. If Trump came up in here and said, "Listen, 810, I need y'all to come cover it."
Okay, here come.
I'm on my way.
Yep.
It's a business. That don't mean I voted for Kamala, but when you doing business, you got to do business. He's finna be the president of the United States. I don't care what nobody say. You got to go do business. And anybody that's sitting up here saying they would have turned that money down, they lying.
I do believe
Because the reason you can turn it down because ain't nobody ever offered it to you. And let's just be real. So, I wouldn't do this and that. Okay.
Right, Harletta.
Facts. I
Harletta.
Gotta
That's
put
a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
They dogged out Chrisette Michelle. They dogged that woman out. I remember the Breakfast Club brought her on. Charlamagne the God them did all that. But that's what I'm saying. But see, it's a business. See, these people don't understand. That's why I be laughing. They act like Joe Biden was some type of spectacular person. They forgot who he. What was it? What was that man name that he did a eulogy for? Thurgood. What was it? Damn, I can't think of that racist dude's name. Damn, I can't. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He had died. Joe Biden celebrated that, man. Joe Biden kicked it with some people that people thought was just, it's funny how somebody can label people racist. Because Kamala Harris said he was racist and a child pedophile. She said he was a rapist. My bad. Said a rapist and a racist. Let me get that right. People will throw that out if you disagree with them. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't be paying. Strong Thurman. That's what I want to say, Strong Thurman. But they forgot him. These people, I'm telling you, these are some of the most fickle-minded people in the United States of America. We got some of the most fickle-minded people. They was praising Dick Cheney. Praising him. So it's some of this stuff you like, man. That's why when I seen some people calling somebody a coon, I'll just be laughing like.
Well, it's kind of hard. We got people that still feel strong with their beliefs, saying all money ain't good money.
How many people in
you say that when you ain't got none?
Right? How many people? Facts. Joe Biden is old Dixiecrat, but people forget what them Dixiecrats is. When they say Democrats, they forget about the Dixiecrats. But when they tell you, and I'm not a Republican, but they'll tell you about the Republican Party. But you know what they're gonna say? Oh, the Tea Party. But why don't you talk about them Dixiecrats? That Joe Manchin, that Kristen Sinema. You would think they couldn't be in a Democratic Party in this day and age. The Democratic Party really beefing amongst each other?
Yeah.
Man, Joe Biden's wife she was talking junk about Nancy Pelosi when they said Joe had to come out, jumping out that race.
Didn't Joe say he think he could have beat Trump if he would have stayed in the race? Now he wanted to.
Facts.
Tony said Nelly doing this for his homie. He got a life sentence and he trying to get him pardoned. That's what he doing.
Is he wrong?
Who he gonna go to? It didn't happen with the pardon. Didn't happen under Biden. Biden gone.
Is they wrong though? That's
with that being said, it's time for another weather update. It's still cold. Okay, back to you, Mickey.
No, I'm just being honest with it. Like they sit up here, man, and be acting like man, we get played. So we get played every way but the right way. Let me be honest with you.
That's true.
We get played every way but the right way. Then we be sitting up here smiling in these people's face and we getting a fool made out of
Robbie Battle said the Confederate flag is still flying on I-85.
And they acting like they really doing something. Man, sometimes you can't make this stuff up.
Auntie Sherry said, if you need the money and the opportunity, go for it. You can explain it later. People, you'd be surprised who people in business with. It's like, it's the name of the game. You're not supposed to do it because it's not popular. I mean, maybe Snoopy changed his mind. Guess what? People got the right to do that.
Yeah, they do. But what it is, when you come out so strong, and when you said all this and that, because remember, it was Steve Harvey. Remember, Steve Harvey was a coon. Steve Harvey was doing stuff. He's a businessman. That's why when Monique was on the show, when he said, Mo, it's the money game. You got to really understand that it's the money game. Man, them people don't want to go back and live in want to come. Let me tell you something. All them people that act like it's so Flint this and that. Let me see one of them from out of town come move in Flint. Let's see if they deal in this water like this.
Oh, no.
Ain't nobody nobody.
This hard.
The ones that's living here don't want to live here.
So don't. It's hard. It's hard.
Man, ain't nobody finna do nothing like that. This just the honest to God truth.
It's hard.
You get, you know what I'm saying? This rough. That's why you can look at it. We can say 11 years coming up, water still not fixed. We can say what we want. You can have Jordan Sheridan have a book out telling you what's going on, that your politicians getting paid off, that your activists getting paid off. But you know what? That people overlook that.
Right.
They focus on, Trump this and that. How many racist presidents that we had? They act like Trump was the first racist president that we ever had. They forgot when Obama was in office. Bonner, what was his name? When he jumped up and said, "You a lie," told Obama he was a lie. John Boehner said that Obama should have went right down there and smacked the hell out of him. But this is the thing that you got to take. That's what I'm saying. Harletta, thank you, beloved. Thank you. See what she just said?
She said it's funny how they dogging out Obama, Clinton, and Bush for not attending, but the Trump supporters was praising him for not attending Biden's. I'm tired of the double standards.
Double standard. That's why I don't pay no attention to him, man. You can't, Man, listen, I don't listen to none of them. When you see how politics is going, wasn't nobody gonna say nothing when Kamala came here. Now, one politician that was around and said our water wasn't fixed. I don't care what you did on the back. Do it in the front for people can see you.
Facts. Do it where it count at. Do it where it count at. Tony said he know he about to ruffle some feelings, but this one, he said what Snoop and Nelly is doing is exactly what Maurice Davis was trying to do. Get some help.
And the damn fools couldn't see that. You know how these damn fools is? They'd rather say don't take no help from nobody. Just suffer. Wait till our person get in there.
You know what, Mr. Davis, you're right. I'm going to give each resident a check for $1,000 until the water's fixed. First of all, they would have fixed the water the next week. Secondly, everybody would have been glorifying, throwing roses at Maurice Davis' feet. Thank you for everything that you done did. Did anybody send back that stimulus check with Trump's name on it, or did they cash it? Did they say, we don't want this money from Donald Trump? How dare he try to send us a stimulus check? Just type in the chat anybody that sent the money back. Anybody that didn't cash the check, just let me know.
But Chris Taylor, it is. Now, he says it's a difference when people can kill you with a stroke of a pen. Just look at Flint. They just ain't do it. See, the difference is they didn't drop the bomb where you seeing people going like or in other countries. But when you got water that's still poison and we sitting up here and people dying, when you seeing relatives die, don't get it twisted. It's damn near something. Everybody in Flint got somebody that died from cancer.
Yeah, that's
they
true.
just ain't.
That's so
they
true.
just ain't putting it out there. Ain't nobody, they just ain't putting it out there. Now, well, like they say, we got a cancer cluster study. Yeah, now who you got to go to and get it to now?
Trump.
He in office. If you trying to help your people, you going to go to whoever in there you got to go deal with. Y'all thinking Martin Luther King was dealing with, he was just waiting on the Democrats to get in office. He had to deal with whoever was in office. He was dealing with some of the most sellout Negroes that money can buy.
Yeah, he figured that out.
Yeah, this how, but see, this how they get you. I'm like what Floyd Turner said. If we're being honest, all the presidents have been more likely been racist. But you know what people gonna tell you? No, it's just Trump.
And we still, to this day, are on the books every 25 years to go back to get a right to vote, right?
Keisha Denise, facts. Flint activists should have reached out to Trump and should still reach out. Who cares if he takes credit? Y'all water screwed up. That's what people don't understand. These fools is so crazy. They'll sit up here. I'll just give you an example. I seen people saying, hold up. Let's don't worry about that. We just got to get this one right. And these people not even understand what's going on, even with the abortion right. People don't even understand how that got started. You got people with Planned Parenthood. You had people that was praising this lady, but go really look what Planned Parenthood was. But you ain't gonna get that type because they gotta play it so cool. And I get so sick of this saying protect the black woman. Let me tell y'all something. Quit politicking on what black women you gonna protect.
Yeah, because if they don't like you, they all for slandering
quit that. Because at the same token, with nobody, and even me, I'm gonna talk my junk. I'm being honest with you. If you get in the mud, now gloves is off. We in it.
We in it.
So if you can sit up there, they can talk about Candace. You can talk about Judy. You can talk about Liddell. It's open season. It should nobody be mad. It's open, but quit coming out here saying that we protecting the black women when we can go down on any podcast where we seeing black women being disrespected. So let's stop that madness. Let's stop that. Let's keep it real. Ain't no such thing. I can't stand when people throw that out there. And I hate that crying wolf. Oh, I will never be around. Cut the crap. It's too many. This little thing right here done got so many people jammed up for lying. I'm just telling more people coming on here do more lying than telling the truth.
On this little blue app. That's why I said I wish they would have shut Facebook down instead of damn TikTok.
Good morning to you, Tia Harris.
Good morning to you. They should have shut down Facebook.
Oh, you talk about the Oreos, Miss Harletta Martin, including the ninjas that think they are white or want to be. Oh, there's so many running through this thing over here. Decorum. You got to be presidential. Don't know them, man. Half them presidents is wicked. They act like these people, some of the righteous people in the world. You want to be like you, shit. Go ask some other people how they feel about American presidents.
Exactly. That's very true. So, do you think, with it being this, what they call it, the polar freeze, Arctic blast, whatever it's called this year? You remember the picture that they had of Bernie Sanders? He was wrapped up in a scarf, hat, gloves. I mean, that picture went viral. It was so damn cold outside for the inauguration. Do you think Trump is really cold, or he's a little scared? They doing the inauguration inside. They got people going to he said, go to the arena and watch it on the big screen.
Would you?
We not doing a parade where
Would
he
you take
walk outside
chances?
the chair,
See,
the car.
because we don't
He
be
going to have a rally.
because we don't be understanding like sometimes this stuff be deep. You got presidents that's been took out. So let's don't act like if it was if it was fake or not, if it was staged. If he did it, it still play. We got movies where you can go back history, you can go back see. They will take you out
Right. Facts.
if you go against the grain. That's just a fact. So if I was him, I would play it safe too. Because if you go look at the JFK, he didn't want to go back to Texas. That's just like with ML King. He didn't want to go back to Tennessee, but he knew he had to go. He did it knowing what was going to happen. See, we don't be knowing the behind the layers of what's going on. Like with Jill Biden, her coming out, what she said about Nancy Pelosi. Man, them people be pissed. You know what I'm saying? You didn't let my husband go out on a sword. You know, they really believe you die on your sword. You made them step down. This is what the Democratic Party did. And just to show you how cynical they was, we're going to put a black woman up in here, and she's going to win. And then she couldn't even win in the primary. But then the Democrat, we're going to blame the black male they didn't vote for. And then you got a bunch of women who really believe, no. Hillary couldn't get in. They tried it with Hillary.
They wasn't ready for a woman, period. Marcus Fielder facts. He said council people should be talking about the water in council meetings instead of podcasts. Mr. Mays said put it on record and subpoena the mayor.
They not going to do that because everybody trying to figure something out. I look at it like this. Man, if you still in something 11 years later, you need to take up a new job.
Facts.
Yeah, because I don't want to hear nothing about you don't want to hold up no city business now. Well, why was you holding it up 90 days ago? See, this just show you the clownness of people. It just really just showing you. But this is even on the big level, even with Congress. That's why when they be acting like this, like, oh, Trump was the worst. So y'all had other ones was worse. So go do your real history and go find out how they was talking to each other. You had Ross Perot and the Bushes was beefing. But this what America do. They try to hide what they do.
That's why it's called his story.
Yeah.
Because they want to tell his story, not our story.
His
story.
Only thing supposed to be talked about. Facts, William said his own partners helped the government take out MLK. Fact, that's what type of friends you got. That's just to show you. But these people be sitting up here acting like, oh, they was loving ML King. During this last little 90 days, there was a lot of people that wasn't dealing with him. A lot of people wasn't dealing with him.
So wasn't.
And Miss Highlighter Martin, Democrats and Republicans are all blank. Yes, they is. The political state in the U.S. is an all-time low. Facts. Good morning, Cicero. Thanks for tapping in and staying warm here is rough.
So yeah, it's crazy to me. I think the whole I don't know what it is called anymore.
Man, how you gonna just go back when they just look at it on this level? Is the master plan getting pushed through?
It's never stopped.
So it don't matter if you get a whole new 8, a whole new 9 up in there. Somehow, as they call it, the powers that be gonna keep them 5 to 6 votes. It's easy to turn people. Mm-hmm. Like, man, listen, I can hear all this. I get so sick of people want to act like they was just so this and that. All I'm gonna say is this: you can go back and sit and see what's going on. If y'all think having 11 years, like the only thing should be talked about is water. If you ain't discussing that,
at the council meeting.
Yeah, if you ain't discussing that, I don't care about, but why y'all not fighting? Why you not getting a bus together to go down there? Because that's what Dr. Weaver was saying. Like I tell you, I even give people who don't like me they problem. She said she told the people, won't y'all sue me to make me do right? Why you ain't seeing no council getting together, rallying, getting with this? Lawrence Burton, good morning to you. Hard letter, because you know what? If it would have played out back then, if we would have had cameras and stuff. It's just how technology, because you know what? People have to do it.
Snow said just like a bunch of people wasn't even fooling with Unc before he passed last year. Good morning, Lawrence. That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a lot of things going on. It's more important that should be focused on that. We just can't get the right politicians in office to focus on the right things.
Yeah.
Our water shouldn't just be talked about because it's a popular
Good
subject.
morning, Miss Lorraine Thompson.
It should be talked about until it's fixed.
It's supposed to be. You supposed to go down, if that even, Sister Taliba, good morning. That mean if you get took. But this why people keep referring to Mays, because they can see that, you know, when they look at a fighter, they gonna look at Mays. They ain't gonna say anybody up there, that's a fighter. Only people say they fighters is the people they sell. You shouldn't have to toot your own horn. Your work will speak for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If that means you got to go down there. Oh, Miss Harletta, I wish they could get a bit of voting booth, but they can't.
Right. And we had that big march. I remember when it was Judge Mathis and Phaedra Parks came here. Oh, everybody was in town. We marched from Metropolitan all the way down to the water plant.
Facts.
They had everybody out there speaking and
Facts.
bop, 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 bop. And that next day, everything just went back to normal. I don't know. I don't know what to say about this.
I don't see, to me, I don't see it getting no better. I'm just being honest, because everybody is strong-willed on where they at.
Tia says she's so glad that eyes are opening up to politics and civics because she was verbally lynched for the decision that she made and stood by it, baby. Trust. I understand. I understand. You know, it seems like sometimes people here, especially here in Flint, I don't know how it is in other parts of America because I can just speak for where I live at. They think once you throw your support behind somebody, it's supposed to be until they die. It's like, no, like you change churches, you change men, you change women, you change your drawers. I hope you don't keep the same pair of drawers on. So it's like, can't you change your mind about a politician if you want to? Ain't that what democracy is all about?
You would think that's what it's about.
I thought that's what it was about, but I could be wrong too. So I don't know. What's up, Giselle? That's our good sister is tapping in right now. Giselle, you're going to be having those Valentine's specials so people can get their hair right around here. It's cold in Flint. We don't need those little untamed edges and those scraggly split ends showing up everywhere on TV. So you need to help people out and get them a little package together.
Get them a package together and help the women who, if you cold right now, you don't have a man, that's your problem. We see why now. Your mouth.
Will said everyone was worried about, I think he meant to say boogeyman Trump.
Yeah, the boogeyman Trump.
We've had to survive much worse than nearly 500 years of being here.
Right. The water should be, that's the worst thing. Is the water, is Trump worse than the water? Is Project 2025 worse than the water? When hell, some people might wake up and have cancer. Like this what is crazy. It's like these people don't even see, but I keep telling y'all, we're gonna have, look, Flint gonna be a podcast town.
Yeah. Because that's all we got is podcasting.
Yeah.
That's all we got is this damn podcast.
Keisha Denise, I believe you. Some of y'all council people want blind allegiance, and that's just not, facts, that's just not Liddell.
Where is you seeing these
I
comments
put it on the
at?
screen.
I know, but how come
Because it's up there at the top. That's why it's up there. I had to find it.
Oh.
Like, people act like, but what they do, they think Flint people.
Hit that like button, y'all. Don't forget.
Yeah, they think people in Flint is just retarded, in my humble opinion. Oh, my bad. I meant to put it's
Even
like
A.T. Eartha said, yes, you can. She changed her mind when they show you who they are.
and will. Let me see. It's the transparency is missing when people are saying one thing but doing another behind closed doors that makes people feel betrayed. Facts. Quit getting up here saying you gonna do this and that and then don't stand on business. That's what I can't stand. You ain't gotta tell nobody nothing. That's why I respect the ones that do say what they gonna do. I hate people just want, but I'm gonna say this too. A lot of people seen what made, to me it was like a meal ticket. When other people was trying to see, because they thought they would probably catch the Maze fire. When Maze was gone, they was gonna be the public, they was gonna be the new voice.
Remember we talked
It's
about
not
that.
in you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People be thinking they can step in and do other things. Like these people is crazy, man. People be thinking because you fall out, you and a person be back talking something like maybe a couple weeks later or something. People don't be forgetting that. Oh, you get a person out, they see to something, and they be acting like because you cool. No, that's called politic, and I might need you right now. You know what I'm saying? People take that out the wrong way. Like my uncle used to tell me, I ain't got to like you to do business.
Facts.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See, people don't understand that. I ain't gotta like you to do business, but when we something for the greater cause, then you just see all these pastors in Flint. Remember, they wasn't liking each other. But when Kamala Harris came through here, they said we had to get the
We're
good
gonna get together.
for the better good.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Now that you ain't lying.
Cut the crap,
That
family.
you ain't lying.
People, that's what you when Snoop Dogg came, when Trump came, said he saw them millions, them M's. Because don't get it twisted, Snoop ain't come cheap. And you gonna give me 4 or 5 million? Just say he give me $5 million for what, an hour's worth of work? How many people make that in a lifetime?
How many? Right, $1 million.
Yeah, in a lifetime.
Just a simple $1 million now.
Yeah,
He don't need it. He already rich. He could always ask some more
Woodrow,
money
good
on.
morning. Yeah, these people is acting like that. That's how you know these are followers and not really business people. Anybody in business know in order for your business to survive, you got to do business.
Right.
Got to have revenue coming in.
So, even though, listen, I don't know what's going on. It's about the residents, so I'm going to put it out there.
What
It
is
was put
it?
in the group. First Ward Councilman Leon Elamine, he's hosting. It says advice only, but it's brought to you by the city of Flint. It looks like the Legal Services of Eastern Michigan, and I don't know who else that is over there. But they having a property tax foreclosure clinic at the service center on Clio Road. Clients sign up, 20-minute intervals. I mean, bring all your relevant documents, tax notice and foreclosure documents. So I guess this is January 24th from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m., 4805 Clio Road. So if you're behind on taxes or foreclosing on your property, they're going to give you some advice.
How you about to lose it? Is they gonna help you get it? Is it a program?
I don't know. I ain't said nothing about that. Ain't said
Don't
nothing
y'all
about
take y'all stuff up there and they can know what properties to take.
Right.
Remember how them people come say
They
you
ain't
want
updated
some?
that property portal. They're gonna be like, "Oh, I didn't know they had some property to get rid of." But I'm just saying, it's there. We got a lot going on this week. Let's not forget about the Hasselbrink.
Hasselbrink.
They going to jail. They going to court out there in
Burton.
Marable.
Why he let it go?
He recused himself.
I would too.
Tabitha Marsh,
I would too.
David Gwynn.
All them cool with the mayor, huh?
I don't know how cool they are with the mayor, but they said they did not. I know Marable is. Like I seen him, like with my own eyes. I seen him come through the mayor's suite.
They looking at
the other ones I ain't seen.
they seen getting in. They seen with Nelly. They like If I can, now let me get on and get through this one. Everything you ain't finna just put me up in.
Well, they are going to be going to Burton. I think it is the 22nd. So if I'm not mistaken, it's Wednesday morning. And they're taking it all the way to Burton to hear the case. They said they didn't want to be a part on having to decide on putting out
elders. Because they spied at that way. Because you know what he looked at? Them voters.
There you go.
He looked at them voters.
There you go.
Nah, I ain't finna get jammed
up. There you go. So I think that's one of the dumbest things that I just, it's like, if they coming for Hasselbrink, I don't understand why they cannot get the support of the and it reminds me of when Miss Rose building was burnt up. And nobody stood with
But
Miss
you know
Rose
what?
until afterwards
But,
they
but
wanted
you
to make it a public,
but you know
popular
what though?
conversation. Where
And
the
I'm
other
gonna
senior
and I'm gonna
centers
say
at?
this right here too. And I thought that was a farce to because it was played on 810 acting like Rose accused Carol of doing so. I'm saying names. I don't give a damn. Rose never accused Carol. That was putting spotlight. That was another political play to do some highlight. Rose never accused them. So let's stop that lie right there that them people been trying to put out there.
I thought it
So
was James.
now when I tell y'all that these people be lying, that's why I call them liars. That's why I be saying, see that right there? Because I remember it got played on here because I got the clips too. We're going to be clipping all week. I can tell you that. Get ready for February. This is the games that was played. But see, that should have been called out then. On me. That should have been called out. And like I say, I see a lot of stuff to be played down. But like all that old BS, man, I'm telling you, the only ones like Chris Del Moroni. If you got money, you got some money, you'll be able to stay in Flint.
Those who stay will pay.
Don't
Ain't that
pay.
what he said?
Yeah.
Those who stay will pay. And so it's like, okay, so what about the other stuff?
It was just
You know what I'm saying? Like
it
you
was
got the Brennan Center, you got Mott Park.
facts.
So why they can't all just get together? Like when are their contracts up? Matter of fact, we know the Brennan Center contract is up right now. So why don't they all come together? Even the Mott Park people, like it's about the people, right?
Facts.
It's about the residents. It's about the seniors. So why not they all take a stand together and say, you know what? If you want to charge them, you're gonna have to charge all of us.
Right.
Ain't nobody saying that.
But they not gonna do that because it's politics. And why you think ain't no big thing? Yeah. Why you think like I'm telling you that never happened? I'm just being. Why you don't think ain't nothing about the Mark Part Association? They got their deal through, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing they can agree on. I can tell you, there's all 8 of them. They can agree on when certain businesses come down there, they can push it through.
Hey, what did Tony say earlier in the chat? It's 2025, and may he just bring back notice. It's still a food desert on the north side.
Right.
Okay, we done went through all of 2024 with promises about that damn grocery store gonna get open.
Yeah. That's
the first quarter of 2024, the end of 2024. It's 2025, and that grocery store ain't open.
But you know what, Jasmine? They could say they stand with Hasselbrink and Miss Beverly, but they deal still went through, is what I'm saying.
Right. Did they give up their deal?
Yeah.
Did they give up their deal and say, you
yeah.
know what? If you're going to do this to them, we're not going to let you do it to them.
Yeah.
We got $1, give them $1 too.
Yeah.
Did they say that? If they did, I will apologize right now. But just saying that, we support them. Yeah, I bet you do. But
yeah, I'm so sick of this hot air stuff now. I'm trying to tell you, that's just like with the ambassadors of the Third Ward. Linda Boone?
Linda Booth.
Linda Booth. The lovely Linda Booth.
And LaShawn Johnson.
They
the third one will be announced this week. He need 3 of them.
Right now, the interim is Clyde. I mean, not Clyde. He said it. Blame him.
No, Ed said blame him for Hasselblad.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna just say he the interim till they get the permanent one there. Ed is right now in name only. He's the Third Ward ambassador right now.
But you see, Ed was standing on the other side.
That's why. But you see, he was up there. That's why I'm saying he's right now. He just on there.
Is he the mayor?
Yeah, he just holding it right now. But my thing is, Linda Booth should have been like, "Nah, I'm not messing with that."
No, I'm on the ENA board.
I'm not getting out of that.
Flint School Board.
But that's how you make. That's how they making this mayor legitimate. Meaning that what he putting off is, he got the right to do this. Same thing that they did. But see, when you got people scared to say, if the mayor call, I'm gonna turn it down. No, because we don't know what type of, this would make people with the conspiracy theorist thing come in. When people come and be like, it was probably deal said behind the back. Can you, the mayor call you, can you do it? Sometimes you're supposed to have some integrity and say no. But that's what I'm saying. People want Snoop to say no when you can't even get people on the small scale to say no to a man that they know the water poison. And to tell him no. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? Snoop, get your money.
Go on and do it.
Yeah, get your money.
She said she doesn't think the centers are all structured the same. They may not be, but I know the Brennan Center lease is up, and I know Mott Park paying $1. And if that was a lie, it was said by their council person.
And that's
over there.
crazy. How's Mott Park gonna pay $1 and everybody else? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna say they council person. Damn it, I keep forgetting I'm a resident of the 6th Ward too. My council person.
Yeah.
I am a resident of the 6th Ward.
Ain't
Damn, I just thought about that.
Ain't that something?
That's my council person.
Yeah.
Tanya Burns is my council person.
And is. Congratulations.
Note to self. Okay, keep going.
Yeah. And but Jasmine, when Winters came on here and told y'all, she said they was moving the people from over there Burston. Then nobody wanted to listen. Said it was temporary. Seemed like that was.
Yeah, we'll be back the next year.
Baseball.
You don't know what you talking about. They said
lot of
they
people.
said we could come back. Dewey, they ain't even got Dewey. Dewey Street didn't even come back.
Did it.
They closed that right down, built all around the corner.
Facts.
If you don't believe me, go ride by it yourself.
Yeah.
And it's nothing like they highlighted that business getting torn down next door to Rubes. I thought it was
crazy.
Rubes that tore down because I've only been in here once. I'm like, they tore Rubes down. But what about Saginaw Street? Like
They act like this is
like Saginaw Street is
I never seen so much. I never
clean sweep it.
Right. Do we have to go back through this ward again, through all the wards to show you that it's messed up? I mean, I hate to do it.
RJ Caddis, and if they got to keep talking about me
But I was right though when
and
I
the
told
last
you.
name of you.
But then I tell you that what I tell you is gonna be
What?
the time. Oh, Claire Road looked like Claire. I ain't impressed by nothing in Flint. Only thing that really I can say something is downtown. Ain't nothing going north of the Flint River. I don't know how many times we got to say that. When they say they be doing the work, this getting did, I ride through Flint and be like, oh, here go a blue tarp, here go a blue tarp, here go a blue tarp, here go a blue
And
tarp.
some of the tarps done got so old, child,
Yeah.
it's just blowing in the wind.
And like I said,
Like people done gave up.
I rode through the 4th Ward and I see Lowell still up. I said, oh, it looked like a Scud missile hit it.
The 4th Ward is really nothing there.
It's a lot of it's toe up from the flow up though.
I mean, it is, but I only part that I don't ride through all them side streets over there. I go down Davidson Road if I made the wrong turn, especially when we had to get off the expressway right there, Davidson and Hamilton.
I messed around, went down them streets with them names,
And it's nothing.
them states names.
Oh, no.
And
Them
it got
states
like,
is not Mississippi, Alabama. All,
That's how I felt. I felt like I was in deep south.
You was.
And then
went
when
the
it was
wrong
like,
way.
boy, that's what I thought. I was
Get
like,
your ass out of here before dark.
listen,
This
when
is a sundown
I was
ward.
over there at 11 in the morning, but when the dude
Don't matter.
told me, he said, all our politics is the same, boy. I said, huh?
Boy.
Yeah.
He looked at you and called you boy.
Well, he didn't call bro. He said it.
Well, I understand.
Brother
You understand
Roberts.
what you say,
And
yeah.
then Brother Roberts said this thing, and I was like, I said, yep, it's about to go down. And he was sitting on this porch. He had that Confederate flag over there. I said, oh, boy. And I knew then it was time to get out.
Well,
But we ended up strolling down, and when he said all them politics, all them on the same street, politics was the same, he didn't lie. He did not lie.
well, we can see that.
He did not lie.
We can see that.
I'm
But I
telling you.
do want to say it here, and I'm telling you, people, they listen to me.
Tell him. Is this your word on the curb?
No, word on the curb or street. I know that's famous now, but look,
Famous.
this is my word
Your word.
because it's been proven time and time again.
Again.
If they coming for Hasselbring today, they gonna be coming for the Brennan Center
Tomorrow.
and by tomorrow.
Showed in.
Hasselbring ain't
I
the
think they
only
gonna
one
keep- I
that's
think they gonna
having rentals.
I think they go facts.
Okay, so let's keep it real.
But you know they ain't gonna do that.
If they coming for one today,
Mm-hmm.
coming to an area soon by you.
They
So
do.
I don't understand why they don't stand together now. Because when it comes to your side of town, you're going to want everybody to stand and protest, boycott, press conference.
Leave her alone.
If they coming for you today, they going to come for them tomorrow. Watch what I tell you.
And I hope Hasselbrink, y'all do get it together. It work out. I hope it do. Maybe it will. It could be. That'll be a good thing to keep y'all over there. But this what y'all get. This is what y'all get.
So.
Oh, they bringing in a new voting base, Miss Harris. They bringing in a new one.
Where?
Ms. Harris said, I don't think it's wise to fade out the north side. That is where your biggest voting base is.
That's why they're trying to phase it out.
Fade it out.
They want to bring in a new voting base.
They seeing their problems. They said never again will we let somebody that'll get in here and challenge us.
It's like you can tell different parts of town and how they do people.
Yeah.
If you just go Flint Township, for example, Sunridge Apartments, where they burned down that whole block, that whole structure, and it's still sitting there. Now let's just put our critical thinking caps on for a second.
I never had one on before, but I'm gonna try it today.
And let's just say that was Knollwood Apartments out in Grand Blanc.
It wouldn't go down.
You think they just gonna put a fence up around it and let rats and
ma'am.
people and
no, ma'am.
dogs?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
So why they do it to the blacks?
Because this is Flint, Michigan, and they will do it to the poor too. Like this whole thing.
Racism is the new racism.
Yeah, how this whole thing is, and they try to keep us divided, keep us arguing.
Right.
Because the whole thing supposed to be water. But believe me, the podcast is going to get very interesting come February. They wanted it. This is what they wanted. This is what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted it. I know they did. I'm trying my best to be right on here. It's because I'm a little mad, a little protrude that the Lions lost, and I watch, and I hear things. But it's just more lying that's going on. Just more lying. I'll be happy one day when the people wake up and realize you've been bamboozled, you've been hoodwinked, you've been had.
You done fell for the banana in the tailpipe.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Because my thing is the water, 11 years. You finna see people finna be getting together, finna be doing a celebration, which it should be a crying session. That y'all even still having this thing going on again. Good morning, Sarah P. I'm just being honest with you. It should be really crying what's going on. Mm-hmm. Even if you can talk about the bad, what have the good have done?
Right.
Because I'm still looking at the hood pastor, unpaid medical due bills. Wasn't it that I get it right that time?
Undue medical debt.
Undue medical debt. How did that help people out? Like I'm just saying.
I don't know because I don't know how to get in contact with them to ask them.
Even with the garbage contract when that got brought up there. Yeah, y'all could blame Liddell and them and Judy them for voting it. Yes, you can. But it also needed another vote to make it to council.
Woodrow said, "What's up, Scoop? What 501c3 runs Brennan?"
The mayor.
Well, that's the truth. All the buildings are owned by the city. The cities do own the buildings.
But I think most do the people have their own nonprofit? I'm willing to bet the people.
I don't know which one has it.
That mayor came in. Now we talking about TikTok. Ain't that the same thing? The mayor was trying to come in and get some money. Ain't that's what it about? When I said TikTok, the president want to get in because he won't half of it. America should get.
Oh,
ain't
so
that's the same
the mayor
thing?
just treating the senior centers like TikTok.
But they can't see that though. They can see Trump, but they can't see the people they like. What they do. Keep telling y'all keep falling for the banana in the tailpipe. My new name finna be what was his name in the Matrix? Fish Burns. What was his name in the Matrix?
Sci-fi stuff.
Morpheus.
Morpheus Mick.
That's
what we'll call you tomorrow. Let me write that down. On
Morpheus Mick.
Morpheus.
Y'all letting these people fool y'all. Act like this Flint been getting better. Flint steady going down the hill more and more and more. Only water bad.
They getting bold now, Mick, though. They getting bold.
Oh, they getting bold.
They threatening you live.
They
Video recording it live.
Drop
it's a beautiful thing, though. It's a beautiful thing.
Drop it.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, all right, I'm dropping. So it's a little bit after the top of the hour. Another quick weather update. Let me check the weather real quick. Let's see what the temperature is before we head on out of here. It has went up some. It's 4 degrees now. It still feels like it's 0 with a high today of 9 and a low of 1. So since they are getting rid of all the meteorologists over there at Channel 12, if you tune into the bump, we'll give you the weather. It's cold.
The latest and the greatest.
It's cold. Wear a coat. Wear some gloves, hat, scarf, boots, everything that you got. Just keep putting it on until you can't put on nothing else today. That's how cold it is outside.
And let me see if this mess them up. Facts.
What Auntie Eartha said, this is 2 stores are caved in on Fleming Road between Pearson and Kniff Street. Dangerous to the community. They ain't seen that. Now I know that's not going on in the North Side.
Yeah, but you see what M. Salter said. Hood
she
pastor.
said, wait a minute. I put in a complaint that was given to the first ward councilman over, and nothing has been done. Is that first ward? That's first ward now, or is that still the second ward?
I don't know, but you see what M. Salter said. Hood pastor, no different than Biden saying you are not black if you don't vote for me, and the black people let that go by. And you got people supporting this BS. Clowns.
They're more worried about animals right now at the moment. Cats.
You know what Chris Caleb, what he's going to do for the blacks is the question. What is Trump? I'm thinking he's going to do what all the other presidents have done: pander, play, make excuses.
What have any of them done for us?
Yeah, I mean, when they give us,
I think we should fix local politics before we even get to worrying about what's going on at the national level. That's why I'm saying. That's why I made the statement that I was not affected or scared by Project 2025 because the boogeyman is coming. It's been here.
Haven't y'all seen black people still getting killed? And some are doing it for them. We are doing our own too. So let's quit acting like when we hear, they know the coons have been eating their own.
Right.
It's just what it is, people not going to agree on the same thing when we got 2 different missions.
But
the mission
I thought
is
the
here's
mission
the truth.
for everybody was to fix
It's not,
water.
it's
Ain't that
not.
what brought everybody together?
It's not, though.
Ain't that why everybody
It's
started
not.
a podcast to
It's
shine
not.
the light on situations
not,
that's
though.
going on in Flint?
No, people started podcasts to highlight themselves to try to further their careers, whatever, where it's going. I see a lot of more podcasters than it is political people. It's going to be people podcasting right now.
Oh, they're going to be podcasting in
yeah.
2026 for real.
Facts.
Yeah, it might be before then.
Yeah, hope so.
So that's all I got today.
That's all she got today. We got big things on the floor. We got people to see, money to
Oh,
get.
she said it's still the second ward, but they told her it belonged to the first ward when she complained.
they threw that right in Leon's lap, didn't they?
Oh, my God. Willie Lynch was a genius. It's exactly how he said it would be. Damn. That hurt.
Say, hey, love you guys. Let me know how your next years go. As they going down good, steady rising. S.O. Dale got the rise to the top. Mm-hmm. Oh, Willie Lynch was a genius, and you got people saying that ain't true. You can see it in the face, and they don't see it.
Right.
Like the Willie Lynch syndrome. I'm trying to tell you, this is like, but people are downplay it. But they sending their best coons out here though, and I love it.
Oh yeah.
They sending the coons of coons. I ain't seen.
That's okay.
I seen more people with broken hearts. Oh, said it'd be second word 2020. Liddell got that off of her. She said, y'all ain't finna throw this on me.
She said, go let him fix it now.
Mm-hmm.
Brennan Elm Park Senior Community Corporation. Damn, Woodrow. Well, who's the director over that? No, we're not watching the inauguration.
Y'all, I'm going to watch if I can report it for y'all tomorrow because Trump finna show his butt. I'm just saying, though, if America, when I wake up tomorrow and we do the show and America not went to hell, I'm cussing all them people
America
who
already
was crying.
went to hell.
Y'all was doing all that crying over there, and they was all that common. Because I caught heat. I caught real heat from some haters. Real haters. I caught real heat like I caused Kamala Harris. You see, I'm saying her name right now.
Kamala, it's about
Yeah,
time.
yeah. You
She ain't
see,
even
I
in the
caught real heat like, and I went and voted for the women, and them retards didn't think I voted for her. But just like y'all couldn't get Hillary Clinton over the finish line, you couldn't get Kamala there.
America.
And y'all did it the foulest way. Joe Biden got to come out. And now you got Trump
America
again.
was not ready for a woman to be running its
They didn't get.
whether white. If they didn't take the white woman,
Can
and
you
I've
say
said
that?
that before.
Can you say that for the slow people in the front that
if
was hollering?
they did not accept the Caucasian woman from the mountain of Caucasus, they are not going to accept the black woman. Okay?
From India. They really gonna get mad at me for saying that. You know I gotta mess with them. I'm just as petty.
Yeah, that's true.
They had on them Chuck. They came with them pearls and Chucks, didn't they? How did that work out? They find all type of way to pander to the black man and
not
woman.
going down the divine line. That's their little thing, you know.
Raise all that money, but can't raise that money to get Flint together.
Well, that's why they clutching them now.
Clutching the pearls. Yeah, y'all just clutch them.
Clutch them.
Clutch them.
Just a shame today, Case. Just a shame.
No, I'm just telling you. I'm just saying, Pilot J-Dub.
Who is your cousin, Chris Caleb? He said, just support my cousin, Mickey. Snow said he don't care what y'all say. He watching the inauguration now.
I said, I watched all of them. I ain't missing none. When we got people like, what's her name, Angela Rye out here dissing the minister, we got to deal with cleaning up. But that's what I have noticed, though. They've been sicking a lot of these black women on these brothers, and we keep forgetting that. I'm watching this. I'm watching y'all out here. These women is playing double standards. A lot of, let me steal this word, pancaking.
Oh, that just cost us another line.
I know. I'm sending
I
out.
said pancakes.
And gonna burn it down, Darnell Dumas. I don't know why they think I took this at the death row. Like, we ain't. Let me tell you something. If you're in the way, 810 train finna roll right over you fools. Finna roll right through them. God, I'm telling you. At first I thought we was just beefing with the 70 and 80-year-old. Think we didn't drop down to the 60s. Lord be with us. I'm telling you, these people.
Are those baby boomers?
You would think they would be with their mans or something. I gotta quit.
Okay.
It's hard to pick women like that. As my auntie would say, them are some straight up what they call mud ducks.
Mud ducks.
Mud ducks. Mud ducks usually don't have nobody want them.